Okay, so ending with cause and effect this week, you guys are going to finish an assessment for me on Schoology so I can see what you have learned or what I still need to teach you guys the next time cause and effect comes around. So you're going to read How Hail Happens, and it's 2 pages, and then you are just going to answer these questions. I would like you to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. You don't have to worry about 7, okay? All right, so I will read this story to you. It will also be posted in Schoology. How hail happens. A soft rain is falling on the roof. You smile. Suddenly, the sound gets louder. It sounds like golf balls are bouncing off the roof. You race to the window. Outside, round balls of ice cover the ground. It is hailing. How did rain turn into hard hail in a matter of seconds? Inside a storm cloud. It actually takes longer than a few seconds for hail to form. It all starts with a storm cloud. Storm clouds are made of water droplets. Large storm clouds are both very wide and very tall. At the top, air is much colder than it is lower down. Raindrops start to form at the bottom of the cloud where it is warmer. Journey of a raindrop. As wind moves the storm cloud, it also moves some of the raindrops inside of it. Some of the raindrops move toward the top of the cloud. If the raindrops meet the very cold air there, then they turn to ice. These new ice drops get heavier. As a result, they fall to the ground as hailstones. Clear and cloudy hail. Some hail is very clear. Other hail looks like pieces of white chalk. When the hailstone is clear, it is because there is little air in it. That happens when the raindrops freeze slowly. Then the air bubbles in the water have time to escape. Milky-looking hailstones have many small air bubbles. That happens when the air at the top of the cloud is super cold. That cold air turns the raindrops into ice right away. The air bubbles are trapped inside. Hailstones of every shape and size. Sometimes strong winds move up through a cloud. The wind can pick up the falling hailstones and push them back up. At the top, the hailstones meet the cold air again. There they get a new coat of ice. In a strong thunderstorm, that can happen several times. When you look carefully at a hailstone, you may see some rings. Each ring is one layer of ice. If you count the rings, then you will know how many times the hailstone has made the trip to the top of the cloud. This up and down movement causes hailstones to have very unusual shapes. It also makes the hailstones bigger. Some hailstones can be the size of a pebble. Other hailstones can be larger than a baseball. Next time you see hail on your lawn, pick some up and look at it closely. It may have quite a story to tell. So I will read the questions to you. You will answer all these questions on using Kami, okay? This question has 2 parts. Answer part A and then part B. Part A, how do raindrops become hailstones? A, warm clouds form hailstones. B, raindrops in the cold air become ice. C, the wind makes hailstones. Or D, the soft rain makes hailstones. Part B. Which sentence from the text best explains what causes raindrops to turn into hail? A. If the raindrops meet the very cold air there, then they turn to ice. B. As wind moves the storm cloud, it also moves some of the raindrops inside of it. C. Raindrops start to form at the bottom of the cloud where it is warmer. Or D. At the top, air is much colder down there, much colder than it is lower down. And then, so for that one, you're finding which one best tells you why the raindrops turn to hail. What is the reason for that? Number 2, match each cause to an effect. Write the letter from the second column on the correct line in the first column. So you are just going to match the cause with the effect. So you're going to have to use your text to find the answers to these ones. So really, that's important to look back in your text. Number 3, read this sentence from the article. Storm clouds are made of water droplets. Notice the word with the ending let. That ending means a small type of something. According to the sentence, what are storm clouds made of? A, smaller clouds. B, warm drops of water. C, tiny drops of water. Or D, heavy drops of water. So This video is going to end, it's going to cut me off, so I'm going to start another one and continue reading the rest of the questions with you and giving any more instructions.